Beginner's Guide to Importing Office Supplies into the USA. Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm here to help you learn everything you need to know about importing office supplies into the USA. In this video, I'm going to cover everything from the basics of importing, to the specific requirements for importing office supplies, to the different ways to get your products into the country. So whether you're a small business owner just starting out, or a large corporation looking to expand your operations, I'm confident that you'll find this video helpful. Importing is the process of bringing goods into a country from another country. When you import goods, you're essentially buying them from a foreign supplier and having them shipped to you. There are a few things you need to know about importing before you get started. First, you need to be aware of the different import regulations that apply to your products. These regulations can vary depending on the type of product you're importing, the country you're importing from, and the country you're importing to. Second, you need to make sure that you have the proper documentation in order to import your goods. This documentation may include a commercial invoice, a bill of lading, and a certificate of origin. Finally, you need to be prepared to pay import duties and taxes on your goods. These duties and taxes can vary depending on the type of product you're importing, the value of your goods, and the country you're importing from. Importing office supplies. Now that you know the basics of importing, let's take a closer look at the specific requirements for importing office supplies into the USA. The first thing you need to do is check with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) to see if your products are subject to any import restrictions or regulations. You can do this by using the CBP's Import Violations Information System, IVIS. Once you've determined that your products are not subject to any import restrictions, you need to make sure that you have the proper documentation. This documentation may include a commercial invoice, a bill of lading, and a certificate of origin. You also need to be prepared to pay import duties and taxes on your goods. The rates for import duties and taxes vary depending on the type of product you're importing, the value of your goods, and the country you're importing from. Getting your products into the country. Once you've taken care of all the necessary paperwork, you're ready to get your products into the country. There are a few different ways to do this, but the most common method is to use a freight forwarder. A freight forwarder is a company that specializes in arranging the transportation of goods internationally. They can help you find the best shipping rates, arrange for customs clearance, and track your shipments. If you're shipping your products by sea, your freight forwarder will arrange for your goods to be loaded onto a container ship. The container ship will then transport your goods to the port of entry in the USA. Once your goods arrive at the port of entry, they will be inspected by CBP. If your goods are approved, they will be released to your freight forwarder. Your freight forwarder will then arrange for your goods to be delivered to your final destination. Importing office supplies into the USA can be a complex process, but it's definitely doable. By following the steps in this video, you can make sure that your products are imported smoothly and efficiently.